Beneath the towering misty mountains of Sichuan lies a forgotten village called Huayun, where time itself seems to have paused. The village is tucked away in a narrow valley, surrounded by terraced rice paddies, gurgling streams, and dense bamboo forests that whisper ancient secrets to the wind. Huayun was no ordinary village. Legends spoke of a mysterious guardian spirit that protected it from outsiders and disasters. Few dared to venture here, and those who tried often turned back, deterred by sudden rainstorms or inexplicable detours. The villagers, however, believed the spirit was benevolent, blessing their harvests and keeping their families safe. At the heart of the village stood an ancient ginkgo tree, its golden leaves shimmering like coins under the sun. The elders claimed it was over 1,000 years old and was the dwelling place of the guardian spirit. Offerings of rice, tea, and incense were placed beneath the tree every month during the full moon, accompanied by songs sung in a dialect no outsider could understand. One autumn, an outsider did arrive. A young ethnographer named Lin, driven by tales of this enigmatic village, braved the treacherous mountain paths. She carried nothing but a notebook, a camera, and an insatiable curiosity. To her surprise, the villagers welcomed her with cautious smiles, though their eyes betrayed a mix of curiosity and wariness. Lin quickly became enamored with Huayun's unique way of life. She documented their weaving techniques, their peculiar dishes, like bamboo shoots stuffed with wild mushrooms, and their hauntingly beautiful lullabies. Yet there was one thing she could not explain. Every night, she heard the faint sound of flute music coming from the direction of the ginkgo tree. One evening, unable to resist her curiosity, Lin followed the music. She found herself standing before the ancient tree, its leaves glowing faintly under the moonlight. There, under the tree, stood a figure, a woman in flowing robes of green and gold, her face obscured by the shadows. The music ceased, and the figure turned to Lin, her voice soft yet commanding. "Why have you come here, outsider?" Lin stammered an explanation, her voice trembling. She spoke of her love for stories, for culture, for the past. The figure listened in silence before replying, "To take stories is to bear their weight. Be sure your heart is ready." The next morning, Lin woke in her small room in the village, unsure if what she had experienced was real. Yet, in her notebook was a story she did not recall writing, a tale of love, sacrifice, and the enduring bond between the land and its people. The villagers, noticing her change in demeanor, began sharing even more of their traditions, as if they too felt a shift. When Lin finally left Huayun, she carried not just her notes and photographs, but a profound sense of connection. Years later, when her book about the village was published, it brought Huayun to the world's attention.